Welcome to Charlotte, North Carolina, Bank of America Stadium, and the Duke's Mayo Classic. This ought to be a fantastic showdown and just the flavor every college football fan can't wait for. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Pittsburgh Panthers, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Texas Longhorns offense will have the opening possession of the game. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Breaks the tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got a man. Shows him the stiff arm. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Trying play action. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Wants to throw on first down. Quick strike complete. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Back open in the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Never a doubt. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Pittsburgh's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Pitt pushing the pace. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Longhorns can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now staring at a third and short from the 40. They'll try to sneak it.
Alert, alert, right? Quarterback under center. You're thinking quarterback sneak on short yardage. Defensive lineman, great job. You got to get that penetration. You just can't let him go straight downhill. Make that thing bow. And I always love how you see guys diving over the top. Great effort by the defense. Great stop.
He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the catch. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Right down the boulevard. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the first quarter. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a top-5 battle with enormous ramifications all across football. Here's the latest. Ohio State is in front. They've led for most of the game. However, Brutus isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 6 over Georgia. We'll keep you posted on things until the clock hits zeros in a game that, for now anyway, has been very revealing.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Let's take just a moment here and talk a little about Texas. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the portal.
Kick is in the air. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Tough, physical, hard-nosed running gets it to the 34. The Panthers want to crank the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Rush is on him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. It's a draw. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pittsburgh has a really nice drive going.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. The offense in hurry-up mode. They'll run play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's smart. And he's brought down after the spin move for a short gain. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. It's on target and complete. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll run it from the gun. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the gun, running back gets the give. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. On 1st and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. Trying to pound their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers!
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size. We only had 1 game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Getting set for the point after. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Longhorns can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He'll try to do it himself. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. The give to the back. finding open areas. Turning it on. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. Off the play fake on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
But how about the strong safety on that blitz? Great job timing it and also getting to the quarterback. Sometimes you're going to have to negotiate around tight ends and running backs, and that strong safety, he just beelined into the backfield.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Longhorns decide to punt it away. And that one will find its way into the end zone for a touchback. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. A quick pass to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Panthers want to move quickly. He'll do it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Panthers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Otis. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll try to run it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Longhorns! That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
He's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
And the extra point is good. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. Back back to pass on second down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop, and now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Gives it on the option.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes.
And they're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for him nice.
On third down, he drops to throw. Snagged out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Just a short pass to the tight end. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. The Longhorns will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. All the way back to the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hartman. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On target over the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
It's complete on the right side. On the move at the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
There he goes. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Panthers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll move the wide receiver. Power football with the run. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. And the Panthers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to throw on first down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up. But it's an incompletion. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Snowed under after a pickup of 2. They'll mark it at the 8. A third and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. But if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Going for the marker on the ground. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the right side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Hit right back to the line.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half. He's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to throw on third. Snagged in the middle, it's Hart. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. They're going to run it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Panthers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes him talk to the hand. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. The Longhorns in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Wide open downfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Got him downfield. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. Now a 2-possession game at 24-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Texas. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Looking for more room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. Out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Handoff from the gun. Done enough for the 1st down. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the 1st down. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Longhorns will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Pitt pushing the base. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Here comes the Texas offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Caught in the backfield. It's Otis. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Tight end finds a soft spot. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll pull it on the read. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Longhorns will punt this one away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
In this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
Pitt will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. The Longhorns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Got a man. It's Otis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Pitt right back to the line.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
The give to the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation. The inside handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabs it in the middle.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this off.
Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. All that speculation all week, and now we know But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Pitt pushing the base.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Gets it out fast. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Hauls it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And we've got a deadlock here in the 3rd quarter.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Gives him some room to operate as he rumbles ahead for 6 out to the 15-yard line. And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Otis. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. The give on the option. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Quick completion on the out route. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. The Longhorns will send out the punt unit. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Panthers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Hart. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires a ball. Now it's picked off.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They had to punt last time they had it. Highly unlikely that'll happen here. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns line it up with a 1st and goal. Snapped it in the shotgun. Now improvising. They stop him short as he was trying to scramble and find his way to the goal line. You don't tip the scales at 3 bills. Stay on the sideline. Big boys in the goal line D. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down. Sneaks into the end zone.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was finished off with the quarterback sneak. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Final play of the quarter coming. On the run, it's Smart. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smart. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Hit right back to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smart. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. While they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The play-action fake. He's got his man across the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll send the back in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, going to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll give it to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That's caught. It's Otis. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Here's the handoff. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. First down and more. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing I can do is give the ball back to the other team. Horrible fumble. Big-time costly mistake.
The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. To the air on second down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pitt pushing the base. Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Haynes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Next going for the goal line. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. As they come to the line on third down, already 2 for 2 on this drive, going for the hat trick and the score. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Pitt right back to the line.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action. The quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This Pitt offense has been clicking on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Hart. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Here comes the hurry up. I don't think he was the primary receiver on that play, David, but a very productive pickup on 1st down.
And these tight ends are so good at understanding zones and where to sit down. And listen, it's not the huge gain down the field, but it's always death by 1,000 cuts, small gains, great tackles, and continue to move the sticks.
Now from inside the red zone. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man in the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Connection to the right. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Pitt pushing the pace. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Trying to bully their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He wants it all. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. This is now a 7-point game.
You got all 3 timeouts left in your back pocket. You're down a possession here late in the 4th quarter. You do not have to kick an onside kick. Trust your defense. You use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left on offense to go and win this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right on the money. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Complete on 3rd down. Turning it on. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away. They'll try to add another to their lead.
he added the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 14 to Boise State. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. 1st down and more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it's his 4th interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, but we are close to being all she wrote. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.